99 single-use rockets around, 99 single-use rockets. Fire one round, the charger goes down, 98 single-use rockets around.
Before we get into today's video, this series is sponsored by 1G Server Host, a top-of-the-line server hosting platform running on the best hardware available. With 1G, getting a private server for you and your friends has never been easier thanks to their intuitive server configuration and top-notch customer support. If you're looking for a server hosting platform that will never let you down, pick 1G. Without further ado, let's get started.
The good old EAT-17 Expendable Anti Tank. Unlocked at level 3 and costing a cheap 3,000 requisition, these single-use anti-tank launchers lay at the centerpiece of a flexible loadout. While it takes the usual 7 seconds for the EAT-17s to arrive at the battlefield, they have a lightning-fast cooldown of 70 seconds, averaging out to 35 seconds per launcher. Although you only get 2 launchers per usage, the cooldown of the EAT-17s is the fastest in the game and allows you to quickly amass anti-tank weapons in one place, or to rapidly call them down in the heat of battle. Being an anti-tank launcher, each EAT-17 is capable of dealing devastating damage to all targets. They are a great way to quickly deal with chargers and hulks, and can also deal hefty amounts of damage to tanks and titans. The EAT-17 is all about flexibility. Although you can't carry a launcher while also carrying a support weapon, you really don't need to carry the EAT-17s around. Taking EAT-17s allows you to pack something else, like an MG43 or anti-material rifle that you otherwise wouldn't be able to use alongside something like the recoilless rifle. There's really not much to say about the EAT-17s. Keep them on standby, and if you run into enemy armor, simply call down the Expendables. It's quick, it's easy, and has same firefight shipping. The Terminids really only have 3 enemy types worth firing rockets at: Spewers, Chargers, and Bile Titans. While I prefer to avoid firing rockets at Spewers due to their higher spawn rates, the EAT-17's fast cooldown and therefore lower overall value per rocket grants much more versatility and a greater variety in viable targets. After the most recent patch, EAT-17s are now an amazing choice for dealing with Chargers. A single rocket to the skull is more than enough to bring these beasts down. Even if you don't have a clear shot on the head, firing onto either side of the main body will still deal devastating amounts of damage. Against Bile Titans, EAT-17s take a bit more finesse than other enemies do. When you call down your rockets, unless someone is also taking a launcher, immediately fire your first shot at the Titan and take the second one. This is to avoid situations where you get cut off from where the rockets landed, and even if your first shot isn't particularly well placed, it's still a lot of damage and you'll have another 2 EAT-17s in 70 seconds anyways. EAT-17s and rockets in general are extremely important against the Automatons. Not only can they take down hulks with a headshot, rockets are the only reliable way to down bot dropships before they deploy their troops. While not always 100% effective, shooting down dropships will usually result in most enemies both in and under the dropship to be destroyed. When it comes to fighting hulks, aim for the head if at all possible. Even if you miss your shot and the hulk keeps moving forwards, you'll still have dealt a massive chunk of damage that makes it significantly easier to finish off. Tanks are a little trickier. If possible, aim to target the vents at the back of the turrets, but for the most part, you're able to just aim for the body or turret cap. Although rockets have been buffed to have more leniency in their likelihood to ricochet, always try to be at a 90-degree angle to their armor and aim for the flattest part. EAT-17s are the bread and butter anti-tank weapon for any highly versatile loadout. They give you the freedom to bring crowd control support weapons, while still allowing you to make heavily armored enemies wish they had called in sick. In case of emergency, call these bad boys down and spread the beauty of managed democracy.
Thank you all for watching. If you are enjoying this series, please consider liking and subscribing. This is Nappa, Eye of the Apple, signing off.